Okay, here we go again. We're going to add our fourth location so you can have a little sense of accomplishment for that. Okay, fine. So we've got hand shape 5, right? No spreading of the fingers. Thumb is always fully visible and available for the eye to catch it, because there is going to be this hand shape coming up in just a little bit where the thumb is not visible, and otherwise it looks just like a 5. Okay, so 5, 4, so that's a 5, that's a 4. The thumb has to be visible all the time for the 5, and it has to be hidden all the time for the 4. Okay, so back to 5. Mitt, right? Mitt. Now we're moving from throat location to side location, and it should be just an angle movement of the arm. Okay, should be easy to do that. Many people will struggle hitting the side location from the throat, and instead of coming up, they come out. That's not the side location. This is the one side location. Okay, so mitt, practice with me. Mitt, mat, ah. Okay, what's new? What are we doing now? The throat. What's at the throat? The throat has short I, short a, and o. It's not always spelled o. Okay, so mit, mat, mut. What does mut mean? I don't know, but I can cue it. So if it happens in another language, I can cue mut. Or if it's some invented word like some cue instructor shows you, I can cue it. Mut. Okay. Mist. Mit. Mist. Mat. Mast. Fit. Fist. Fat. Fast. Do you understand why we're doing that? The sound has to be shown at the side location, and then we show the T sound at the same side location. The hand opens up. Fist. It's a different hand shape, so I don't need to add the flick here. If I were cueing fimpt or fift, which actually that's close enough to word, then I would add the flick. If it's a change of hand shape, I don't need to add the flick. So fist, fast. For what it's worth, first. It's not in here, but you can cue that first, right? Foot. There's your o sound. Foot. And wrist. Why don't you use the W, the w sound? Whist. Are you saying whist or wrist? What's the sound? Wrist. Okay. Sit, cyst. That'll be the beginning of sister or sister. We'll keep going here. Sat, sat, right? Sit, cyst. See how they're different? Cyst. I meant to hold that hand shape. Sit. If I say sit and cue sit, I have shown you a different word. I have shown you sit, no matter what I actually said. It's a visual system. Okay, so be careful. have to coordinate right time, everything. Let's give it up. All right. Sat, soot, soot. List. Let's talk about this location. I am actually touching my throat. For some people, it's awkward, not comfortable to do it, and that was me before. I did not feel comfortable touching it, so I approximated a touch, and I was wrong because it caused my visual system to drift and change. I used to use this side, and I would touch here, so it looked like I was touching here. That's too low. It really needs to touch right here. Right? All of these locations are about this far apart from each other, close. Right? I have this location, and this location, and this location, and this location. Right? So it's not a lot of movement required. It's a tight space. So this will work with a close vision or a deaf blind person who can see. Although, be careful with that. But yes, it can work with in those situations. Anyway, we're in soot. List. Lit. Lit. List. Okay. Wit. Wilt. Right? Wit. Wilt. See the difference? So I mean the L, then I show the L. I don't mean the L a second time, or the second sound, then I have to change before I stop. Wit, wilt. Hit, hilt, it's not notice, but hilt, him. Okay, and now you have your first sentence. Hit him. Actually, eat meat was your first sentence. But hit him looks the same. How do I know which word did you say? Let's look. Right? Lips together. Bilabial stop. Very visual. Okay. 2 columns done already. Third column. Beef. This is our new handshake. Okay. It happens to match with the B. Good. That's not the F. That is the F. Sorry. That is the F. This is not the F, right? So always check on that. Beef. Handshake 5. Handshake 5. Beef. Beat. Handshake 5. I'm looking at the screen here and I'm seeing that this thumb is very visible, and at this angle this is not so much. And if I turn it a little bit, that's very visual and this is not. So again, another reason that maybe two-hand cueing is visual for a larger multiple, people viewing different ways. Beat. Boot. This is an oo, not an I know it's spelled O-O. What does it sound like? Is it an oo or an Do you put your butt on the neck of someone, or do you poot the boot? Okay, so boot. Bought, as an A-W. Bought. Bet. Notice the pattern. Okay, and then a step to the right. Okay, bet. Bit. Bat. Knee. The knights who say neat. Nerf. New. Well, if I'm actually saying new, I would do something else. New. Last column. Okay, nil. It's a British, English word, yes. British word nil. Net, whether it's a little tiny bug or whether it's somebody who plays piano. Knit, knit, wit. Nit, wit. Ooh, we gotta be careful. I'm struggling to get the W's in it. Nit, wit. Okay. Noon. What's your sign for nitwit? Nitwit, nitwit, nitwit. I can cue the word nitwit. So funny, right? Noon, noon. Moon, moon. Soon, and very soon. And here's the last sound that this hand shape gives us. It's an HW. And some people use that for their question words. They will say, and we should cue if they say, when, as opposed to when, where, as opposed to where. Like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? How do you wear something? If you're saying, what are you wearing? Okay, I'm ready to turn the page and go on, but I'm going to leave that for another video. Good work. Good job.